Health AF. Today I'm going to show you 3 simple ways to stretch your hamstrings. All you're going to need is a strap. I'm using a bathrobe tie, it doesn't have to be fancy. Some blocks or books if you know that you are relatively inflexible, and a mat or something to put your knees on, because we're going to do one stretch that involves kneeling, which you can also take standing if you don't like being on your knees. So the first one we're going to do is on your back, and you've probably seen it in my videos before. Now one of the things when people try to stretch their hamstrings, such as in a forward fold, is that their backs are so tight that they can't really get to the hamstring stretch and their backs are uncomfortable and it just doesn't feel good overall. So what we do is we lay down on our backs instead, and you do one leg at a time. You're going to put your foot in the strap, and I like it just below the ball of the foot, not on the foot. And you're going to lay down, try and kind of engage your core back down to the ground a little bit, and relax your foot. So a lot of the time people only feel this in their calves, and that's because they're just using their feet so much. So you're going to keep your leg locked, and you're going to bring this up and up and up until you feel a stretch in your hamstring. Now, if you can get your leg up here, but your leg is bent, you're not quite getting the same stretch, and you're not training your muscles for flexibility because they're not straight. So, although there's some hamstring stretches with bent legs, this one is locked and straight. And if you feel your stretch here, then just hold that. You're going to hold it for 30 to 60 seconds. Now, over time, let's say after the first 15 seconds, maybe you can go a little deeper, and then hold that for the next 45. And then the next time you come back to the stretch, maybe you start here, and after a few seconds, you can relax and bring it up a little bit higher. Little bonus with this one, you've probably seen it in yoga. Put both straps in the opposite leg's hand, bring that elbow down to the ground, and get a nice stretch down the back of the leg, and even in the IT band area. A little bonus one for you there. All right, next up, we're still going to use the strap, but we're going to be seated. So again, if you find that when you try to stretch and lean forward that you're really just kind of stretching your back, or it doesn't really feel effective, or you just feel a lot of strain because it's straining for your back to stretch your hamstring sometimes, then this is for you. So you're going to get the strap around both feet, again around the balls of the feet, and you're going to stand up super straight. And here's the thing, most of the time people try to just reach for their knees. Well, while that does stretch some things, it's not stretching just the hamstrings in isolation. And you need to get these flexible before the fold is really going to make sense, or else your fold is going to be with bent legs. So you're going to stand up nice and straight, take your tailbone and try to reach the wall with it as you lean forward. And now I'm getting a hamstring, even a little bit of a calf and soleus stretch, and I'm holding here. Again, 30 to 60 seconds. Another little bonus, you can cross the legs and experiment this way. Again, kind of getting down the sides and backs of the legs. All right, last but not least, a kneeling hamstring stretch. So first things first, we gotta protect our knees. So go ahead and double this mat over. Grab onto your blocks. I'm using textbooks just to show you guys. It doesn't have to be gym equipment. And you're gonna kneel on one knee and put the other one straight ahead. Now make sure it's not out here or way in here. And same thing with this knee, make sure it's not in here or way out there. All right, alignment. So then you're gonna put your hands on the blocks, and same thing, tilt those hips away from you. Just by tilting my hips up to the sky, I'm feeling a nice stretch in my hamstring. Whereas if I keep it tucked, I'm not gonna feel it no matter how far I go. You're just gonna hold that. If you can, then you go a little deeper, and that can take a few seconds, it can take a month, it can take time. And then of course you go ahead and do the other side. If you don't like this stretch kneeling, you can do it standing and just lean into your back leg by bending it and lift those back toes up. And again, tilt those hips up and away, and that way you don't need to kneel down and you're still getting that hamstring stretch. This one should help you with the pyramid pose. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave a comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can, maybe even make another video. And please hit subscribe because I'm coming out with more of these videos soon. Thank you so much.